Hi, Kwame. Oh, London. I see. I see. Bronx, UK, Rwanda. Hi, Andy. I love Rwanda. I absolutely love Rwanda so much. Hi. Phoenix. Wow. Gabon. Oh my goodness. I'm supposed to be coming to Gabon soon, actually. So tonight we are talking about Imperial Homes. We are talking about buying a property in Ghana. Okay, I think I have Mary on. Hi, Mary. Hey.
Hi, Denta. Sorry about the network. It keeps going on and off.
Don't worry at all. Don't worry at all. How are you?
Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. How did you spend your Mother's Day?
I'm fine, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good. How did you spend your day today, Mother's Day?
Oh, I spent it with the kids. We went to different places, just enjoying motherhood. I showed
Awesome.
them some of the houses we have built, and they were amazed at how beautiful they are. So they appreciated the job that I do.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's always best for your children to know exactly what you do and actually to take them to your workplace. I often do that as well. Mary, can you hear me, Mary? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I spent it with the kids. I happened to visit one of the sites that we completed recently, and they were so amazed.
Fantastic. So, Mary, tell us a bit about your role at Imperial Homes. So, you're the head of marketing and customer service. Can you just dive into your role a little bit for us? I think Mary's having technical difficulty. I can see that she's stuck on the screen. Okay, let's see if we can get her back. Apologies, guys. Apologies. Singapore. Wow, what's the time in Singapore right now? Hello, Benjamin. Antonio, can you hear me now? Okay, I'm losing Mary a little bit. It has been raining in Ghana today, so I'm not surprised sometimes the network goes a bit off when it does rain. So, okay, guys, I don't know whether you have heard of Imperial Homes, but I'm just going to show you a little video of Imperial Homes. They have such incredible homes and have been in business for over 15 years in Ghana. When you talk about luxury buildings or luxury apartments, it's definitely Imperial Homes. When you talk about security, it's definitely Imperial Homes. Before you even go into somebody's house, the security is very tight. And that's one of the things, especially us as diasporans, we're always looking for, or making sure that we are in a safe environment. And that's something that Imperial Homes do offer. So this is a little. I'm so sorry, I was on mute and I was recommending Imperial Homes. So one of the things that I love about Imperial Homes is the fact that they have one big living rooms, big bedrooms, which you don't find very often when you're buying properties elsewhere. The finishing is always on point, and also security. All of us are always, especially us from the diaspora, we're always looking at, are the properties secure? Will you just be able to enter a property just like that? And with Imperial Homes, it's not like that. You would literally have to either call the person that you're coming to visit, or the security guard will call the person. So that's really, really good. Let me show you some of their properties, and then we can discuss it. So this is one of their bedrooms, very nicely done. This is a living room. This is another living room, a space area. It's a kitchen. Dining area. And with Imperial Homes, when you buy the property, you don't have to bring a thing. You literally, with Imperial Homes, everything. Hi, Mary, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry about the breaks.
No problem at all. No problem. So I just wanted you to discuss a little bit about your role and what you do. And then we'll talk about some of these beautiful homes that you have in Imperial Homes and how people can purchase them. So if you can just talk a bit about your role, Mary.
Okay. Okay, so the marketing and customer service manager. So my role is to identify the clients who are looking to buy homes, beautiful homes for themselves, help them to achieve their dreams through taking them through the customer journey.
Fantastic. And in terms of
Yeah.
Imperial Homes
I'm
have been
the
around.
marketing and customer service manager.
Yes.
I get the opportunity and chance to take the customers through their journey to purchasing their beautiful homes, either for investment or for just living in. So it's a very amazing role because you get to see people happy having their keys. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, Mary.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you perfectly.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, so that's basically my role. I get to help the clients identify their dream homes. And it's always the best feeling when they have their keys in hand, and it's always a very emotional but amazing experience.
Okay, somebody just says that Imperial Homes is amazingly beautiful, but it's
so I'm here to help you know the customer journey, how easy it is to procure from us, and how we work with you until we complete your project. And it doesn't just end there. We continue to keep in touch so that we know how you're doing and even help you here and there whenever it's necessary.
Okay. One of the things that somebody has written, Imperial Homes are amazingly beautiful, but it's expensive. What would you say to that comment?
Did you hear me?
Mary, can you hear me?
I didn't get that.
Somebody says Imperial Homes is amazingly beautiful, but it's expensive. What would your response?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hello, Mary. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Mary. Hello?
I didn't hear that.
I said, oh my goodness, we're having really, really, really bad technical difficulty with Mary at the moment. But it's because of the network. It's because of the network today. It has been raining, and I'm sure that is why we keep losing her. But I've shared with you guys the Imperial Homes website. They have the most incredible homes, I would say, in Ghana. Very spacious. So I want to ask you guys, are you looking for a property at all in Ghana? Please let me know in the comment box. And what type of properties are you looking for? How many rooms are you looking for? And what your budget is. Hello, Mary, can you hear me? Okay, so Divine, you are looking for a 3 to 4 bed with at least two bathrooms or 3 bathrooms. Hello, Mary, can you hear me? Oh man. Anyway, I just want to answer one of the guys' questions about, that Imperial Homes is expensive. And I would say that the reason why they are expensive is that you are in a prime location. It's like living in what? Maybe Oxford Street or Mayfair, and so these are why sometimes you would find that the properties are a little expensive. The location is everything. You're right by the airport, cantonment. So these are the location and the finishing, products that they bring in, to finish the property are expensive as well. But I let Mary, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so Divine is looking for a 3 to 4 bedroom with at least 2 or 3 bathrooms. What would the person be looking at? She says, I'm not sure the budget yet, but I'm fixing my credit currently and I should be good before the end of the year. For somebody that's looking for a property, 3 to 4 bedroom, what type of property would they get and which location? Hi, can you hear me, Mary? Mary.
Okay, so we do only prime locations, which is Airport Residential, Cantonment, East Legon, Bama Hills, Airport Hills. We do Roman Ridge, we do Laboni. So all our projects, we make sure he was saying, Divine said that he wanted 2 or 3 bedrooms and he wanted at least 3 bathrooms. So each of our projects have an extra bathroom for the visitors, and all our bedrooms are en suite. Hello?
So all the bedrooms are en suites. Yes, all the bedrooms are en suites, yeah?
Did you hear me?
Yes, I did.
Did you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Mary, I can hear you. I can hear you, Mary. It looks like Mary's line is just not connecting with us today, unfortunately. But keep your questions coming in. I will answer as best as I can. And I will also share Mary's contact details. But today it has rained really, really bad in Accra. And so that's why the reception is not great. She is on WhatsApp, and anybody can contact her to find out more information about Imperial Homes. I'm currently in Imperial Homes and I wouldn't live anywhere else but in this property. Very spacious. Security is on point. Hi, bro. Security is on point, and it's just a really amazing place to live. I've been to a lot of properties, and trust me, the bedrooms are tight. It's tight like the UK, small, tiny. But Imperial Homes do give you the luxury of having, big space. Happy Mother's Day to you, Lisa. Thank you so much. Divine, I hope that answers your question. If not, I have put out Mary's contact number. which you can contact her directly on WhatsApp, and she will be able to answer a lot of these questions. But I don't know what particular areas that people are looking for, especially nowadays, to buy. I know that a lot of professionals do want to be inside of Accra, in the airport area, in the cantonment and Laboni, Burma camp area. What areas are you looking for? Hi, Divine. Thank you so much. So please get in touch with her. I've shared her number. Any problems, please let me know. Does anybody else have any questions for me? Hi, Isaac. Love you too. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Do you already have a property in Ghana? What do you think about the property industry in Ghana at the moment? Let's get talking. And whilst we are talking, I'm going to be resharing some of their properties that they have. So everything is in there, like your microwave, your forks and knives. Like, you don't have to bring anything. All you need to bring is your bed sheets. Like, everything is in there in the property. This is some of their buildings. This is Catmore, which they recently finished as well. This is an airport residential area. Okay. Hi, Kwame, how are you? Thank you so much for watching. I'm a government worker. How can I get a house in Accra? So, with these properties, you can get a mortgage, depending on your credit history. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm back again.
Yes, the internet is not great. It's because of the rain, so it's very
it is.
It's very, very bad today. So
yeah.
Isaac here says, I'm a government worker. How can I get a property in Accra? I would say, because Imperial Homes, you do mortgages, so they would have to go through a mortgage, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, somebody just asked, actually. Kwame says, is it a mortgage facility or outright purchase?
Most of our clients do outright purchase, but then we spread the payments, but we also have the option for mortgage.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So depending on what you're looking for, so we discuss that and we take you through the whole process.
Okay. And we were talking about, Divine had the question about the 3 to 4 bedroom apartment that they wanted. You were explaining that before your line cut out.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that our projects are built in that we always ensure that we have a guest bathroom. So Divine will have more than enough because all bedrooms are en suite in all our projects. So depending on the location that Divine will be looking for will determine the price of the property he'll be purchasing. So most of the time I ask the clients or potential clients on their budget, and then we ask for the location, the favorable location. And then from there, I take them through the various options that we might have. So 3 to 4 bedroom, it could be an apartment or it could be a townhouse. So depending on what the Divine would be looking for, if it's a house, we'll have a price for it. And if it's an apartment, we'll have a price for it. And then the location also determines the price.
Okay. So at the moment, what properties is available? Is it off plan? Are there finished properties that people can buy? And what is the off plan, just for people that, not too sure about that?
Okay. So off-plan purchase is when you take your risk to buy before the property is completed. So these people get very favorable deals in that they get deals up to which can be doubled up after the project is completed. So an off-plan project, we design the architectural designs. You look at the project, what we'll be designing, And then based on the design, off-plan people get the very good prices, which always go up maybe double the price that they purchased it from after the project is completed. So you get to spread the payments. We get to spread the payment for you. So this is very good for like someone who is looking at just investing gradually for their dream home or maybe an investment property. So you get to an opportunity to spread the payments apart from getting very favorable deals. And then the payment that is spread is completed upon completion of your project. So it can be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it just for people to better understand. So if say the property is 100,000, if I buy it off plan, maybe I can get it for like 60,000 or 70,000.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So you even get the opportunity of, once it's completed, you can even resell it for that 100,000 and make your profit.
Make some profit. Okay.
Yes,
fantastic.
make a very good profit. Yeah. So we have people who just buy and then they sell upon completion.
So that's good for investment. So is that people that are looking, because some people are looking for different things when they're buying a property, whether it's an investment home or whether it's a home to live. So what are some of the options that people are coming with to Imperial Homes?
We have all options available. We have for investment, and we also have for just your home, having your dream home. So what happens is that the people who buy, I'll talk about off-plan still. The people who buy off-plan, they get to go through the journey of the process with us. We go through the process together because they get the chance to choose or redesign some of the designs that we have given them, the original designs. So they can redesign, they can choose their tiles, they can choose how things play out. And that is always a very, very, very good way to have what you're looking for as a client. And then for the investments, we advise the clients on what investments are good, and then how long it will take them to get their money back, and when they'll start enjoying their profits. So we look at favorable locations. We don't just sell, we advise the clients on what would work and what would not work. If a client, for example, chooses a location or a property that is in a certain location that is not really good for investments, we also let the clients know, because we are not just about selling, but helping the client all through.
Okay. I think that's great. The fact that you get to even pick out your own tiles for the property, which is really nice for someone that's buying a home to be able to do that, because not a lot of people give you that option.
Yeah, not a lot. We are the only ones actually.
Fantastic. And then what does the home come with? I know that it comes with 24-hour electricity. There's always a generator on standby, constant water. What else is provided when you buy an Imperial Homes?
Okay, because we look at health so much, we are very, very concerned about the health factor. So our developments, our projects come with a pool and a gym. At least you get to exercise, you get to work out. We try to put a bit of green so that you get to enjoy maybe that cool breeze when you're out there. So we try to make the environment as serene as possible. Water, you never lack water, electricity, the standby generators, and then security, topmost security, 24/7 security. And then we have, apart from that, we also ensure that we put security measures even for visitors who are coming in, and even for the homeowners who are living within a complex. So we ensure utmost security. So based on the type of client we are dealing with, we choose the location that would be favorable for a certain kind of security. Even the high profile people, we cater for everyone.
That's amazing. And I can vouch for that, because I know that even some of the properties, the security guards is not the security guards that's just sitting there. They're actually going around to make sure that the properties are safe. Before you enter a property, you need to either call the person or they will call the person to make sure that you are expecting a visitor, which is key for some of us that have children. We want to make sure that, you know, they're safe, etc., that you're not just allowing anybody into your property. And the thing that I like about them as well when it comes to security is that even if they recognize the face and the person's like, you know, I've been here before, she's my sister, unless the homeowner has told the security that, look, anytime you see my sister, please let them in, they will not let them in until you have given them that instruction, which I think is very, very key.
Exactly. And also, apart from that, the CCTV cameras that cover the outer part of the properties and also the electric fence. We've had instances where even just maybe sometimes, you know, something can touch the electric fence. The security people are always on standby. The managers are on standby just in case something needs to be done immediately.
That's amazing. So currently, Mary, what properties are available for people to purchase and in the type of areas as well?
Okay, we currently have townhouses at East Legon, NTHC Estate. We have about 4 left. So anyone who is looking for beautiful townhomes, NTHC, gated community within a gated community, you are all welcome. And then the price range is between $400,000 to $800,000. They are semi-detached and detached houses. Then we have also at Bama Hills, we have townhouses there. We have about 6 left also from $500,000 to $800,000 also. All these facilities, our townhouses come with a staff banker. There are 3 and 4 bedrooms. They come with a staff banker. So the prices that I've mentioned are for fully furnished development, fully furnished townhouses. So you move in, you just get to move in with your suitcases. And then for apartments, we have Airport Residential, we have Roman Ridge, we also have Cantonment, also still ongoing. So this is the right time to procure such. You get good deals, and then it keeps on appreciating as we head towards finishing. And we also have 2 apartments left in Osu.
Okay. Are there any off-plan deals? Because I know my audience are always interested in off-plan deals. Are there any off-plan deals currently?
Yes, we do. We have off-plan deals in Cantonment currently, and also in East Legon. We have off-plan deals from 3 bedrooms to 5 bedrooms.
Fantastic. Natty P says, are those? Yes, they're in US dollars. Correct. It's in US dollars.
Yeah, in US dollars, yeah.
So if somebody wants to purchase, say, a property that's worth $300,000, you know, what type of deposit do they have to put down for the property?
Okay, so a completely off-plan case, we consider the client so much in that we discuss with the clients. First of all, we start from 30%, but we are flexible enough to consider the client and see how much they are willing to start off with and how much we can spread the payment. So for example, if it's a 3-year plan, we can say that the client, once we've discussed the price and settled on a discount, a good discount, which means that our prices are not fixed, they are negotiable. So don't be scared. So once we've settled on a deal, then we discuss with the client based on their strength, then we spread the payment for them, because we consider we are not too uptight on saying that, oh, 50% upfront or 30% upfront. We give the client an opportunity to express to us their strength in terms of what they are willing to pay and how they are willing to spread it, as long as it falls within the number of years that we have put up.
Sure. You know, I don't know whether you saw this video that kind of went viral. There was a woman that was sending money back home to her brother to build a house for her. And when she came back, there was nothing built. And so I think these are the type of things that I always preach to the diaspora, that it's better to buy a property from a real estate company in Ghana, because sometimes, you know, you will get duped by family, by friends. But what you will know is that when you go to somewhere that is credible, like Imperial Homes, you will have the peace of mind that the property will get done and it will be finished at a high standard. You know, the quality of products that is put into the place is amazing. Very stylish, very modern, some beautiful artworks that they have in their properties. And so you can't even compare it to other real estate companies because, like I mentioned in the beginning, their houses are always very spacious. I don't know why, but Imperial Homes have the biggest rooms.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah. Mary, can you tell us why you guys give such big rooms to everybody? Nowadays, people are always trying to cut down on size, but you always deliver big rooms for families.
Okay, so we deal with the type of clients that we want to give comfort to everyone. Nobody would like to be crumpled in a very tiny room and where you can't really move and enjoy yourself. We want to give the clients a home whereby you're really eager to go back home to. But if a place is tight, you'll stay out as much as possible. I would. So we want to give you enough space for the kids, for yourselves, for your visitors, whereby you feel like you're free, you can breathe. You can even fly if you have to. So it's not about just making money, but it's also about the comfort of the client.
Fantastic. So I bought the home and I want to rent it out because it's an investment home. Do you help with getting a client for me? Do you do management as well?
So that's another aspect that we take care of that most of the real estate developers don't do. But what we do even better. By the time you get your keys, we already have a management company in place that will take care of the common areas, ensure your safety and security with us together. And then the clients who want to use their properties for investment, we as Imperial Homes help them get tenants. You know, right now we help them get tenants in that if there's someone who is looking for maybe a one-bedroom apartment to buy at a certain location, and we know that we handed over a property to one of our clients, we refer them and then we connect them. And most of the time, the homes of the clients are always full. They always have people. So we even advise the clients, especially the new home owners who are investing for the first time. We get to give them the price ranges of how much to charge in terms of the rentals, whether it's short-term or long-term. So we give them a range whereby they don't shoot themselves on the foot by overpricing or underpricing. So that one, we do it as an after-sales service. So that is our after-sales service for our clients.
The picture that I have on the screen right now is one of your homes. So when you buy a property, you just walk in and all of these things are there already. I don't have to buy anything for the table. I don't have to buy any tables and chairs. Is everything in there?
Yeah, everything is in, including even towels in the bathroom. So we have two interior decorators that are very good. They shop worldwide. So the furniture and the furnishing is not common. So you walk in with your suitcase, you don't need to worry about anything. The only thing that you'll need to think about is if you want to add something onto what is already existing. So what you see is everything you walk into, from the plates you'll use, from the dishes, from the cups, the mugs, everything, including washer, dryer, dishwasher. Wow. Yes, dishwasher, washer, dryer. So 2 in 1. And then you also have your fridge, everything, all the appliances.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And what about TVs?
And then you see TVs also are included, especially in the living area and the master bedroom. So what we do, you see, if you look at the colors, they vary. So once we get to the furnishing part, we discuss with the client, because taking the client through the customer journey helps us to identify what they like and what they don't like. There are some who like loud colors. There are some who like cool colors. So based on what the client prefers, we furnish the apartment based on that, and even the design of the bedroom. So they are all different. So if you walk into our developments, you'll not see the same thing. You'll not see similar things. They are all different, and each of them are unique in their own way.
Okay. And your kitchen, so your kitchens as well, is the toaster there, microwave, or do I have to buy in?
No. So the extractor is there, the microwave is there, the toaster is there, the electric kettle is there. Everything is there, and including the cooker and the oven. Everything is inclusive.
That's fantastic.
So those prices are prices for you moving in with just your suitcase. If we knew what clothes you'd want to wear, I think we would also help with that. But that's as far as we go. Yeah.
Okay. So Arabna has says, please, can she explain how the mortgage system works for a 3-bedroom? How many years does one take to finish paying, and how much is the deposit?
So like I said earlier, the deposit depends on our discussion and agreement with the client. Most of the time when a client is using mortgage, the bank likes to pay upfront within a certain period, and then the rest they take it up with the client. So like I said, when you're buying off plan can be from 2-3 years, depending on the type of project. So if it is 3 years, we spread everything within that duration, and then at a certain point, we know that we finish. So we leave a tiny percentage at which you clear on completion of the project.
Okay. And is there a particular mortgage bank that you use? Okay.
Mainly we work with Stanbic Bank.
I'm sure she's reconnecting.
Yeah, mainly.
Is there a particular bank that you guys like to use as Imperial Homes?
We mainly work with Stanbic Bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Wisdom says, Imperial Homes, what called quality, service, and excellence? This is amazing. Thank you, Wisdom. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Wisdom.
Please keep your questions coming in. We do have Mary, who is the head of marketing and customer service at Imperial Homes, and she has the expertise when it comes to selling properties for Imperial Homes. And so, okay, what is the down payment? Texas, let us know. It depends on the price of the property. So I guess, if you let us know the type of property that you're looking for, whether it's 3-bedroom, 1-bedroom, then she'll be able to give you a range of what the property down payment would be. But so it varies, and it varies on the, where you're going, the location. You do have properties in East Legon, right? Don't you?
Yes,
Mary?
we do. We have off plan, and then we currently have ongoing projects, which are townhouses, detached and semi-detached houses. Yeah. In NTHC estate, that is a gated community within another gated community. The safest area because it's near the former President Rawlings' house.
Right.
Just opposite, yeah. Yeah, very good and top-notch security.
How do you guys get all the best locations? Like, you're always near something that is great and it's easy to access. Is this something that is part of the Imperial vision to making sure that you have good locations for people that want to be near different types of places?
Yes, that is also, we always go for the best locations because we care about our clients' safety and also their comfort. So no matter the price, we negotiate for those prices. We procure the lands at very expensive prices, but we know that we are giving the client the best that we can give.
Yes, fantastic. Greetings to Adana and peace to Imperial Homes and everybody. Please let us get the likes up and share so to support this value. Thank you, Wisdom. I
Thank
appreciate
you
that.
so much, Wisdom. That's
Thank
our
you.
number one fan.
I know. Arabna says price for a 3-bedroom townhouse.
Rabna, can you kindly let us know the location, please? Because the location determines the price also. Each of them are priced differently.
Okay. And Kwame is asking, asks why houses are priced in US dollars and not in cedis or euros.
Okay, that one is because of the type of quality that we offer and also what we use from the conception of the project until completion. If you use very, very high quality products, which we also buy in dollars, then we end up selling in dollars too. But these dollars too can be converted into Ghana cedis. So don't let the dollars scare you, Kwame. You can convert it, and we give discounts.
Yes, they do. And then also, as you know, the Ghana cedi is not very stable. And so people who are doing real estate actually get stuck because the prices of the dollar jumps up or jumps down, and then it's not stable. And so that's why they have to keep their prices to the dollar, unfortunately, until Ghana cedis becomes a bit more stable.
And then you know that one, especially if you're buying with the instability of the Ghana cedis. Imagine if you charged in Ghana cedis and that is a 3-year project, you end up losing. You'll run a loss and close the company before you even notice.
Yeah. So Zico says, Denta, asked her if they have homes in Jolu. A friend needs an apartment close to her mother.
Yeah, in Jolu, yes, we do. We have for rentals. Is it looking for buying? Because we have rentals in Jolu and Abelenpe.
Yeah, please let us know if that's for buying or renting. They do rent out and they do sell properties as well. So please let us know. Erabana says, preferably close to the airport, please. So the 3-bedroom property close to the airport.
So 3-bedroom is between $450,000 to $800,000.
Okay, so I think with these type of homes, it's good to have a call with Mary so that she can break down and show you where the properties are, etc. So Irabana, I will reshare Mary's contact details so that you can have a deeper conversation. And guess what? Anybody that messages her today and tomorrow, you will be able to get a small discount. Just mention my name and you'll be able to get a discount.
Yeah, very good discount, not just small. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you just mention Denta Show, we'll give you the discount. You'll not even need to talk a lot. Yeah.
Absolutely. So Irabana will get in touch with you, Mary.
Okay.
And then Kwame says that Airport, Laboni, Cantonment, East Legon are prime areas. So houses in these areas are very expensive. Yes, it's like any area in the UK that is a prime area. You'll find that house properties are extremely, high in those places because of the value. And the thing is, what's good about it is that when you are ready to sell it off, you will make money as well. So it's a very good investment. Opportunities for people as well who are looking to just do investment in Ghana.
Yeah. And even apart from selling it off, if you want to rent it out, people will always look out for the prime areas to rent, and also because of their security and comfort. So it goes a long way.
Absolutely. It does. So keep your questions coming in. I am with Mary, who is the head of marketing and customer service at Imperial Homes. One of the best homes, if not the best home in Ghana. And I can testify to that because I live in the property and it is, my children are just like, Mommy, we can't live anywhere else but Imperial Homes. And I agree with them. I agree with them. Kwame, hey Kwame, which house are you looking to buy that you want 10% off? Which property are you looking to buy? Please message Mary, let her know where you're looking at, and we'll definitely give you a
Kwame,
discount.
I've marked your name. Just remind me, I'll give you the best deal ever. So don't worry, okay? Your name is here now.
Okay, so Ed, who messaged earlier, says, how much is a 1-bedroom going for? I think there's a 1-bedroom. Is it Nosu?
Yeah, there's a 1-bedroom in Osu going for $150,000, and then the rest also range between 250,000 and to 300,000, because there are some 1-bedrooms that are duplexes. They are 1-bedroom, but they are duplexes. So those ones are a bit higher than the 1-bedroom that is just normal. Yeah.
Okay, so a 1-bedroom, if Ed wants to go for the 1-bedroom in Osu, which is $150, what would be the deposit? And
$150,000.
Yeah, $150,000. What would be the deposit for that?
So the deposit, because it's near completion, he can do 50% upfront, and then we spread the rest for within 6 months to a year. But then we can talk about the deposit that he would put if 50% is on the higher side for him. But because it's near completion, we have just about 6 months to go before we complete and start handing over.
Okay. And then also, if he buys it and he says he wants to rent it, in that area, what type of rentals would he be getting for a 1-bedroom apartment?
Osu is very, very good for Airbnb because it's another city in its own, the center of nightlife in Accra. So if you want Airbnb, you always go for Osu. Osu is the right way to go. Airbnb and also long-term, because there are some people who just love to be in the center of all the action, and that is Osu for you. And we also have a 2-bedroom there going for $220,000. So those two are what is available. And remember, you've not included the discount. Because of Denta Show. You mentioned Denta Show and you get your discount. So $150,000, and then that is before the discount, and then $220,000 before the discount.
Okay. Angela says, I will be calling you for my discount. Her name is Angela. So she said, please do not forget her name because she will be definitely calling you for a discount.
Ed, I'm waiting for you guys.
So Kwame, I think, do you have land? No, they don't do land to sell in a prom. No, they don't.
No, we don't sell lands. We don't sell lands. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't sell
what
land.
We also do is those are just very, very special cases whereby you can have a property in a very good area and we can design for you and then build for you something of your dreams, a home of your dreams. It can be a business. We've done that even in the northern region in Tamale, a hotel there. So you can have your land and then we can help you achieve your dream by designing and then building a property or a home that you're looking for.
Fantastic. So okay, I know for very special cases, so any of my audience that are looking to build your dream home and don't want to use a family member that, you'll come to Ghana and it's not built, Imperial Homes can certainly do that for you. So that's a service that they do provide on special cases. Any plans of going to north of Accra, like Oyibi, Ebri, or Yarefa? Mary, is that something that you guys are looking at? I think I've lost
Yeah, Denta, don't forget to tell our viewers, don't forget to tell our viewers that we also
I've lost Mary. I'm sure she will be back. Okay, she's back.
Can you hear me? Yeah. We also have, apart from that, We also have commercial spaces for rent
Oh
in
yes,
prime
the offices.
locations.
Yes,
Yes,
offices.
in prime locations. So if you want your office at one of the best areas where the central part of Accra, we have very good office spaces in Jolu, Airport Residential, and many other areas. So you can also reach out for that.
Fantastic. Wisdom says, I would love to use Imperial Homes to build my dream mansion in different places, including hotels. Thank you, Odana, for providing, as always. Definitely, absolutely. So
we are here for you.
make sure that you contact Mary. This is her contact number that I'm sharing on the screen. Please do contact her with any questions that you may have on buying a property or getting an office space or renting your Imperial Home property once you buy. But as I said before, I would vouch for them. I am an Imperial Home ambassador because I love the property and I understand the quality of the work that is put in with these properties. So if you are interested, please do contact Mary. As soon as we finish, you can call her or WhatsApp her and she will respond to your needs. I'm open for another few questions if you have any. We are going to wrap up in about 3 minutes time. So if you have any questions for Mary, please do let me know. But, you know, yes, Imperial Homes have built like a hotel in, I think, Northern region.
Yeah.
Oh, Evans. Who is your brother Evans?
Yeah, my
Evans?
brother. That's my brother. Hi, Evans in Kenya. Oh my God.
Your brother is
Oh my
watching
God.
you.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought they were asleep because Kenya is 3 hours ahead of Ghana time. Oh,
Yeah,
Evans, shout out to you. Thank you for your support and your love.
yes, Evans, that's so sweet of you for staying up and watching your sister on live right now. Hasn't she done amazing? She has done extremely well.
Thank you.
And I
Thank
know that
you.
she is missing Kenya a lot. I went to Kenya and I loved Kenya. Absolutely love Kenya so much. Okay, so we have another young lady who's asking, how much is a 2-bedroom apartment? It depends on the area, but I'm sure that you can give us some ranges for different areas,
Okay.
Mary.
So like currently I have a ready 2-bedroom apartment at Cantonment, going for $350,000. That is inclusive of furnishing. So you just move in with your suitcases, as I said before, just your suitcases and your documents. So no need for anything else. That is $350,000. And then that is before you mention Denta Show and get your discount.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, Mary, how long is the lease for when you buy a property with Imperial Homes as well?
Yeah, we have them ranging between 30 years to 60, 30 to 60 currently.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Zico has asked, Denta, is the 2-bedroom apartment ready? The 2-bedroom apartment that you mentioned, is it ready?
Very ready and beautiful, very ready. So we are left with just furnishing. We are starting furnishing next week. We've done everything very, very ready. So furnishing takes us like 3 to 1 week to finish. Yeah. There's a
Fantastic.
lift,
So,
there's a pool, there's a gym.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Zico, I've put the number on the screen for Mary. You can call her right after this show and she will be able to send you details of this 2-bedroom that you so want. She will definitely
And
be able to do that.
remember your discount, Denta
And remember
discount.
your discount. Yes, your Denta discount is very, very crucial. Yes, Kwame, they do offer mortgages. As you mentioned, they usually use Stanbic Bank, but they're open to whatever bank that you may come with that can, do the property as a
Yeah, we
mortgage.
can always discuss that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Please keep your questions coming in. We have actually, our time is really up, but I'll give 1 more minute to see if anybody else has any other questions for Mary as she's here. But, guys, you will not regret when it comes to Imperial Homes. So I would definitely think about purchasing a home and purchasing Imperial Homes. Prince, you're watching us from, is that LA, California? Wow. Prince is watching us from Los Angeles, California. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys. I mean, I've got people all over the place watching right now. We've got Gabon. We have people in the US. Okay, so can I buy a property even though I'm not a Ghanaian citizen? That's a very good question. Mary.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. The right paperwork, as long as you're right with the immigration, there is no problem. There is no problem. Your issue would be being right with immigration, and then as we take you through the rest, we'll give you your title, we'll give you everything. So as long as you're right with immigration, no problem. You can always buy a home. Ghana is a very peaceful nation and a country full of opportunities. So if you're coming in to invest actually and bringing into the adding to the country, then you stand a very high chance, and Imperial Homes is always on standby for you.
Absolutely. So you can buy a property in Ghana even if you are not a citizen. Annie is also watching us from Florida. Wisdom is watching us from Amsterdam. Thank you all so much for watching. I will share Imperial Homes website with you once again, so you can go on the website and see some of the properties that Mary has mentioned on today's show. Let me reshare.
And then when you go on the website, when you download the brochure, you get to see the location of the properties available, and you get to see the amenities. You also get to see the floor plans, so that you can even be able to determine, like when we are discussing and I tell you apartment 4 or house number 3, you'll know which is house number 3 because they are numbered. The information is very detailed, so it's very easy to understand, and then we take it from there.
Fantastic, fantastic. I have shared the website details with you as well. You can download all the brochures, which has all the information, the sizing of the rooms, the location, exactly where it is, etc., etc. And if you have further queries and you want to do a viewing, Mary will definitely take you round to do a viewing at the property as well. Don't forget, there are good deals with off property, off plan deals that they have currently. They have properties which are going to be finished in the next 6 months in Osu. So if you are interested, then I would definitely contact Mary as soon as possible. Mary, are you getting calls? Is that why you keep cutting out?
Yeah, I'm getting calls, so I want them to hold on with the calls. They can WhatsApp me, I'll get back to them. Anything. I think today I'll be awake all night just for you guys from all over the world. Yes, I have your time. I have your time.
Yes, they will definitely contact you. And so myself and Mary will be doing more of these live shows for you guys, just so that, you know, you are abreast with the type of properties that they have currently. And if you want offices space that you want to rent. So we will be doing this on the regular. And we also will be coming to the UK very soon and the US to do it. Keep an eye on that as well. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Mary, thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for being a great mother.
And thank you. Thank you. And you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed the show. I haven't done a live show in a very long time, but it's back. I'm going to make sure I'm going to be doing this very regularly so we can interact as we used to. You know, I just wanted to share with you guys, you know, the property that I live in, you know, that you guys should live in as well. So Mary is a great person. Please do get in touch with her. And, you know, if you do want a discount, just mention my name, and you get a little discount. They don't have an office in the UK, I'm afraid. They used to have an office in the UK. I have to ask Mary, but please do WhatsApp her. She's fantastic. She won't be sleeping. So WhatsApp her. I will reshare her the number on the screen. WhatsApp Mary, and she will be able to give you more information about the properties. But she's always online. You know, nowadays you don't have to be in the place. Watching from Mississippi. Wow. Wow, Mississippi. Oh my goodness. I need to visit Mississippi. I was actually with the mayor of Mississippi. Why have I forgotten his name? Yes, I was with the mayor of Mississippi in Washington a few weeks ago. A very nice person, actually. Met him, great guy. So he actually invited me to Mississippi. So I need to make that journey to Mississippi. Anybody else, guys? I'm gonna sign off, and I'm gonna wish you guys happy Mother's Day to all the amazing mothers. Even if you haven't given birth yet, I'm sure you are supporting somebody, and so therefore you are a mother. God bless you all. For those who are looking to become a mother, may God bless you and may your dreams come true. Divine is watching us from Charlotte. Yes, guys, I'm going to sign off now. Thank you so much and have a good night. God bless. Bye-bye. God bless you too, Emmanuel. Thank